In the last video, we checked out of Guatemala. We planned to day sail our way north through Belize and the southern Yucatan Peninsula. Our ultimate destination was Puerto Morelos, where we would check into Mexico. Our cruise north included some beautiful, if upwind, sailing conditions. We fished the entire way north, but sadly only caught inedible fish, barracuda. In addition to tasting pretty gross, barracuda in the Caribbean tend to carry the ciguatera toxin, so back into the sea they went.
Along the way, we had a couple minor mishaps, including a line from the Lazy Jacks that nearly chafed through, and a sail bag that ended up flying behind us like a kite. The cameras are never rolling when these crazy things happen. After a month visiting family in chilly, rainy, dark, cold, gloomy Western Washington, we were ready for a day sail north to Isla Mujeres. We planned to meet up with some friends, then wait for good weather windows to move on.
A day of champagne sailing, and here we are. Time to figure out what this tiny island is all about. But first things first, gotta get the anchor set.
The anchorage here has notoriously bad holding. We've been told that everyone drags, but we were given an insider tip on the best place to drop the hook and stay hooked, and we did.
Now that we're here, we can answer the question, is Isla Mujeres really a cruiser's paradise? Let's go on a few adventures and try to shed some light on the subject.
So before we ever decided to do this, buy a boat, go off cruising, we had to kind of come to a decision about what kind of cruisers are we? What are we after when we're out there on this big blue marble? There are many cruisers out there who like to hop from city to city, from beach to beach or bar to bar. There's a lot of that in the Caribbean. And truthfully, there's a lot of that throughout the world. And there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not our preference.
We tend to look for places that don't have a lot of people. More remote, harder to get to, less spoiled, maybe is a good word.
That kind of works for me. We're the kind of cruisers who prefer the much more natural landscape.
I think you could say city mouse, country mouse. and maybe we're more country mouse when it comes to it. We don't thrive on city, we don't thrive on nightlife. We thrive on remote beach life.
But if your preference is a party life, this is a great place.
This is a great place for it. Yep.
Isla Mujeres has gorgeous and crowded beaches. The north end of the island is completely geared toward tourists. Tons of hotels and restaurants, and every kind of souvenir shop you can imagine with the latest and greatest Mexican souvenir imported directly from China.
It's also loaded with scooters and golf carts, which are the main modes of transportation. Even the water is packed. Day charters for fishing, snorkeling, diving, and partying are everywhere. They parade through the anchorage all day, every day. If this isn't your scene, you can either put on a sour face as the charters pass, or you can lean in. We chose to lean in.
We're here at the end of the lagoon in Isla Mujeres, and there are probably 30 or more docks between here and the cut that goes out to the main area, and we can't actually access any of them in order to get to town. It's a little challenging.
Skull's Landing is a great little restaurant bar. They take good care of the cruisers and they're really easy to work with. They have a dock we can tie up to, but it gives us a place to tie up that's safe and easy access to things we need on shore like groceries. Tide's out right now, so the dock is super high.
Whew. Yeah, so shallow.
One other notable exception is Picus. Picus is a restaurant near the north end of the island. It's close to the beaches, golf cart rentals, and the port captain. If you buy a beer or a meal, they're happy to let you tie up or beach your dinghy there for a few hours.
Okay, off we go.
A great way to explore the island is by bicycle. We joined some friends for a spin and some sightseeing.
Hold on. Lost my chain.
No.
Ah, I see it's locked up in that
And
little spot.
over here?
Yeah, there it goes. I think that's probably, oh, I see.
Sort of loose. Let's see, can we go back? Yeah. There we go.
You'll do it? My chain decided to jump off.
Oh, you unchained.
I unchained. I'm unchained. Now I'm chained again.
This side of the island is gorgeous.
Yeah, and way fewer people.
This is where those nice light road bikes would be sweet.
If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel to follow all of our crazy adventures.
Oh shit. Lost my chain again. Lost my chain again.
Okay, roll forward.
It says a breeze.
There it is?
Where?
What are
Breeze?
you talking about?
Today we rented a golf cart to Punta Sur, a sculpture garden at the south end of Isla Mujeres.
This is a really cool spot. It's called Punta Sur. It's the southernmost tip of Isla Mujeres. And it was, in pre-Columbus times, it was a Mayan outpost. And so there were all these statues to the goddess Ishel. And since she was a woman, it became known as Isla Mujeres, the island of women. Look how detailed these sculptures are. I mean, this guy even has like veins. Okay, this is beautiful.
I imagine this path is pretty hectic during a storm. It's hard to believe the path goes almost right down to the water.
So I wonder what's up here to see. Because, you know, the trail continues.
Well, a little ways anyway.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It continues to here.
Yep.
But why?
I don't know, but this little kind of carve out is really cool.
Uh-huh. It used to be coral. Well, it is coral.
It is cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we picked a sunny day to come down here. The water's gorgeous. You know I'll never turn down a walk along the water, especially when it looks like this.
It could be a good bit longer and I wouldn't complain.
Let's take one more sweep around the park and then head out.
Sold. Thanks for playing tourist with me today.
We're on a mission to find wind.
Oh my
It's
God.
hot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The wind died and now it's crazy hot again.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot. So we're gonna go on a little explore and create some wind, but that's not it. We're actually
No.
going on a little recon mission. Supposedly at the south end of the island here, there is actually an underwater museum. Don't really know what that's gonna mean, but we're gonna check it out.
Who ever heard of a museum underwater?
Not I. First time for everything.
Well, we'll find out. And if it's worthwhile, we'll get some video. So you should keep your distance pretty good.
Yep, I will.
We don't piss these guys off more than I've already got to piss them off. That is definitely worth coming back for video tonight.
Welcome to our secret mission. Sean is in the water and he is getting some underwater video of Musa at the Museum of Underwater Art.
Part of the sculpture installation is an underwater section that has 4 distinct areas of sculptures that have been installed. On this one, you can see a person on the hood of the car as though they were hit by the car and died on the windshield. It's creepy AF. The other 3 sections are just as disturbing. It looks like a bunch of gravestones that are shaped like humans. I wasn't able to locate them again tonight, and I think that's okay. The whole thing was just too disturbing. But while I was searching for the others, all these fish were swarming around my underwater video lights, and it looks like a squid took advantage of all the fish that got pulled in here. Hope he had a full belly when he was done. After that, I decided to head back to the dinghy.
So to answer the question, is Isla Mujeres a cruiser's paradise? We can only say this: if you choose to make it paradise, then it is. It definitely has pros and cons, but when you can end your days enjoying sundowners in front of a sunset like this, it's paradise to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.